Hi. Guys, I somehow ended on the filters and I thought I'd share it with you because what the actual fuck is this? Okay, why do I always clap? You know, this is a pattern that I've been noticing. Why am I always clapping? Why am I always clapping cheeks? Okay, no, I'm not clapping. Well, that's not something I do. So, I need to talk about jojo siwa. And the best way to talk about jojo siwa is to actually become her. Actually, you know, how am I gonna talk about a person when I don't even know how to walk in their shoes? So I'm gonna do her iconic caramel look. Yes, yes, yes. But first, you know, my hair is very messy. Okay, sorry, I'm giving a bit disheveled. I don't know, I've been foraging in the forest, living there. I don't know. So I think we need to like switch that up. Oh, I'm also noticing there's shit on my floor, so I need to pick that up. Wait, let me pick it up. I'm gonna come back like a boomerang. Do you know how hard this was? Okay, it looks like a mess. This is difficult. How the fuck does JoJo do this? Well, how the fuck did she do this? She doesn't do it like this anymore. But how the fuck did she do it? Can she tell me her secrets? Because I'm confused. Also, I look, you don't have a bow. Maybe I can improvise a bit. That is as close as a bow as you're gonna get it. I did actually have a JoJo bow. I'm not even gonna lie. I always wanted to like be her with her bows, and I did have a bow, but I don't have it anymore because I'm not a JoJo stan. So I know that with the karma look, she doesn't have this hair, but I feel like we still need to do it because I feel like it's just iconic. It's like you got to, you know, if you're gonna do a JoJo look, you gotta do like a mix, you know, at this point, like it's a mix. The thing is, I don't know how I'm gonna do this because it's gonna involve a lot of eyeliner. I also don't have a reference picture. So I'm doing this a bit out of my head, but I think that will be fine. I think we're gonna be okay. It's gonna be horrible at the end of the day if I have a reference picture or not. So, you know, we gotta live with what we have. Also, this is my shirt. I felt like that was the vibe, you know, that she was going for. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Me realizing I don't have any skill. I mean, we know this, but like, how? Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sketch out with this pencil, and then I'm gonna fill it in with like eyeliner. Hey, worst case scenario, we gotta use acrylic paint. I mean, we are gonna use acrylic paint. Spoiler, we are. So like, let's get into it. Also, I need to talk about JoJo because I feel like she is, you know, I don't really know how to say, but like, I'm disappointed. Okay, if I'm being honest, I don't really like JoJo as a character that much. Is that controversial? Can I hate people? Is it okay to hate people? No, okay, don't hate people. I also don't like condone sending her like death threats or like homophobic shit. Like, no, that's kind of crazy. Like, you shouldn't be mean to a person online. But I feel like there's been so many things that JoJo has done like really wrong and like just weird. And I'm just like, but let's start with the sketchy sketch. I don't know how. The thing is also, I'm gonna have the mirror in front of my face all the time. And I need to, you know, stop doing that. I need to do it like this. Or like this. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I have my mirror in front of my face. I'm very blind. I can't see. Okay.
Bitch, I can't see! Bitch.
Wait. It's kind of giving. Wait, my artistic skills are coming through. So the thing is, JoJo. I don't really like JoJo because the thing is, first of all, the things that I find low-key crazy is that she had like the group XOMG Pop. It was like, you know, kind of like her version of Dance Moms, and I didn't like it because I was like, why, you know? And it was just very like, okay, this is like the repetition. This is like the continuation of Abby Lee Miller traumatizing little children. You know what, Abby Lee Miller is an icon, but you know, like some things were a bit unethical there. And the fact that like those children experience like so much like trauma is kind of crazy in my opinion. And the thing is, like, JoJo won't talk about it, her mother won't talk about it, and everything that I'm saying is alleged. Hey, it's alleged. Hey, it's alleged. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's fact, but it is just kind of crazy the shit that you like hear in the internet. You know, I find that very concerning, you know, for the kids because they're just like small children trying to make it big. But you know, I feel like the way the XOMG Pop situation, because a lot of like accusations were coming out that they were mistreated, again, allegedly. I'm not saying anything is fact, okay? I'm not trying to catch a case. But I just find it like a bit sad, really, that you know, JoJo wouldn't talk about it. Obviously, like, yes, if you're gonna have like allegations of mistreatment going on, like, yes, obviously you don't want to talk about it, but I felt like you should have. I don't know. And then also, like, she was friends with Colleen Ballinger, or is, like, she supports Colleen Ballinger. It's kind of weird. I'm like, the ukulele is crazy. Also, Colleen Ballinger, the ukulele, crazy. The ukulele, crazy. Also, my face, crazy. So that's what I found weird. But, you know, there's been some shit going on with, like, the Big Brother situation. Thing is, you know, Chris Hughes or whatever his name is, they're like kind of like a thing now. They're like, but even maybe more than this, you know. And there's been like a lot of controversy going around because obviously first she identified like as a lesbian, and then she got like, you know, maybe she is just queer. She doesn't really want to put a label to it. And I'm fine with that. Like, yo, sexuality, you got to figure it out. And it's not like done there, you know? And totally, like, you can figure it out. But I also felt like the way she said it, like, oh, it was the pressure was coming from inside the community. I feel like obviously it can. I'm not saying like, you know, that there can't be some type of like power dynamics or whatever in that community, you know what I mean? With that point, I meant that, for example, there could be different power dynamics or different views of queerness because, for example, let's take a bisexual woman. If she dates a woman, she's considered lesbian. And if she dates a man, she's not queer enough. And that's what I meant with, like, differing power dynamics. I just feel like also in the time that we are right now, especially you're in America, you're an American, like, I feel like those types of conversations will, like, bring forward, the like conservative agenda, you know what I mean? They're gonna use that and be like, wow, guys, look, jojo siwa was pressured by the LGBTQ community. That means the LGBTQ community is bad and we should all ban gay people. Like, that's crazy, you know what I mean? And I think it might fuel a bit of more hate from the conservatives. So I feel like the way you sometimes say things has impact, you know? It has impact. But I totally understand that, like, you know, she can obviously expand her sexuality, and I don't have a problem with that. I think what people are just mad at is that she just cheated on television. Like, bro, I don't care that you identify a certain way. That's your journey. That's something that you gotta discover. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell you who you should love and how you should think. No, that's none of my business. But bitch, you cheated on television with your partner. That's not okay. Ooh, yes. Yes, I kind of feel like I'm in the ocean right now. Like that shot where she's like in the ocean coming out. I kind of feel like that. I'm giving very octopus. I'm giving very Ursula, okay? You know, Ursula is, you know, she's puss. Octopus. Think about it. I'm feeling very puss right now. So yeah, I don't think people care really about like her thinking about her sexuality or that she is dating Chris Hughes. Like, I don't think anybody really cares about Chris Hughes. That's not shady, okay? This is not shade, okay? But like, nobody would have cared if it was a man, a woman, or whoever. Like, nobody cared who you were dating or who you are dating right now. It's the fact that she cheated on television. Like, imagine you were her former partner sitting in your whatever house watching TV, seeing your partner cheat. Crazy, diabolical, okay? That's also, this is diabolical. This is diabolical right now. This takes such a long time. Like, what? Okay, so yeah, nobody cares who you're dating. Is the fact that you cheated on live television, and that just makes me like have more of an ick on her. Like, I don't know, it's just weird and it's just so uncomfortable. Also, my eye feels like very uncomfortable. I just genuinely do find it crazy because, you know, imagine you like see your partner on Big Brother, and then when it's like time, they get like, they have the event in London or whatever, wherever they had like the party, and then you get dumped on the party, like at the party. JoJo's like,
sorry, I don't think we're connected like that. Like,
that's crazy. And then the fact that, you know, I also found it crazy that we're like, oh, Chris Hughes and I are just platonic, like we're just really close friends. Like, and then it went from really close friends, like we are not together, to fully being together. Like, gag, like that's crazy. Like, what are we doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What is the purpose? What am I doing? Obviously, you shouldn't send like hate towards her. I'm just like, you know, you can figure out your sexuality, that's fine. But it's like, why are you cheating? That's so distasteful. Like, seeing somebody lovey-dovey with another person on live television, like it's happening in the moment. This wasn't like filmed months ago. No, like Big Brother was like airing as is, right? I mean, I don't really know actually. I'm not like that well versed in Big Brother, but she did have a partner going into the show, and she did have a partner going out of the show, and that's kind of crazy. It's not, cute. It's not cute in my opinion. Also, you know what I found like really crazy is that, that one like homophobic guy on the show that was like banned from like the Big Brother show. He was like, bro, you were homophobic, you need to go. And obviously he was homophobic. Him being like,
Yeah, Jojo, I'm gonna turn you straight in 4 days. Yeah, you're gonna like guys when you're out of here.
that shit was crazy. Like that shit was crazy. And the fact that he also was like,
I'm gonna tie you up.
bitch, what? Bitch, what? Like, he should have gotten banned then right there. He should have been like, the production team should have been like, oh, you can't say that. Oh, you're banned, you're out. Like, a homophobic guy saying that type of shit is crazy. Like, bro, you're old. Nobody knows you. You only went on Big Brother for the exposure, and now you got it. But it's bad because you said bad things. We're gonna add like some white details because like she has white details, and we're gonna do that. So so this is me seeing myself. Oh my god, the black lips, the black lipstick. Oh my god, how could I forget? I don't know why I always turn British. The British is just in me. Like I just have the DNA, the BNA, the British something acid. Yo, yes, I'm already feeling the rhythm, the music, Well, yes. Well, yes. So I guess it's like the finished look. So yeah, with the honor of JoJo and me becoming JoJo, me being literally JoJo. Dream guest on my podcast. Dream guest on my podcast. Let's spice things up. One of my exes. You know what? I just so I think I'm gonna like go. I'm never gonna do that ever again. So we're gonna do a bit of a dance montage in honor of this look being birthed by JoJo.
Karma's a bitch, I should've known better. If I had a wish, I would never messed around. When I saw the pics of you and felt the knife twist.
Wasn't that amazing? I just felt like a kid on stage and like their parents watching. Wasn't I amazing? Wasn't I amazing? Why am I becoming the Joker? Why was that Loki Joker tease? That was like Joker vibe. So yeah, hope you liked me becoming JoJo. Have fun. Be I don't know, do this. I don't know. Get into JoJo mug. Get into it. Really do. So hope you have a nice day. Yeah. Hope you have a nice day.